to do here is to prepare a small tutorial on how to create a Google form, a simple Google form. So the first thing you need to do is obviously have a Gmail account, and when you have your Gmail account you go to your Google Drive folder, and in your Google Drive folder basically you'll find the tab New. So what I'm going to do here is just click on New, and as I go down I'll be able to see what I can create: Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and if I go down to more I can see everything else. So I'm going to click on Google Forms because that's what we're going to talk about today. So this is basically move this a little bit across, a simple, very simple form. Let me open it up. There we go. Okay, so first of all let's give it a title. So we will call this form a sample video tutorial. Okay, so I get this nice blank sheet and it's really easy to follow. I don't need to worry about too many things up here. I'll show you in a minute. What I need to do now is basically decide what I want. So up the top, the first thing I see is form settings. I can show a progress bar at the bottom of the form pages. So I want to do that. I'll show you what it is after. If I want to allow only one response per person, that requires a login. As you can see, it shows respondents must have a Google account. And if I want to shuffle the question order, I can shuffle the question order. I don't need to do that now, but that can come in handy, especially if it's going to be like a special test exam. So it's called, this is our title, and at any point I can either go up here and rename it or rename it down here, either one. I'm going to give it a description. So this is a tutorial to show how to set up a Google form, a simple Google form. Go back, a simple Google form, and there we go. Now the first question, at this point I only have one question in this Google form, and I can add as many as I like. I'll show you that in a minute. You can also edit it, copy it, or throw it away if you don't like it. Now the first question, the first box is set up for a multiple choice. I can also choose just a text question, answer, paragraph text, multiple choice, check boxes, choose from a list, scale, grid, date and time. We'll do one of each. So the first one is something very simple. What is your name? Add just your birth name. Okay, and their answer will go in here. Do I want this to be a required question? Yes. Done. And there's my first question. What is your name? I can copy it if I like. Sorry, I can copy it, duplicate it. I can edit it at any time. Let me go and duplicate it. What is your surname? Add your family name. If I want to do an explanation, make it a required question. Done. So now I have two. If I decide that I want the surname first, all I have to do is hold on it, click and hold on it, and I've rearranged it. So, and I can do that all the way through. Now just say for example at this point I want to leave this as page 1 and I want to add a new page. So I can actually add a page break, and this will be page 2, just to make it simple. Sorry, page 2. This is the second page of the sample tutorial. for simple Google Forms. That'll do. And there we have page 2. Then now if I'm going to add I want to add maybe more questions, I can add a new page. So I can add a section and I'm going to give it a header. More detailed questions. Look, this is a description. Sorry, let me do that again. This is a detailed description. Done. And now I'm going to add an item. Now I want the next one to be a multiple choice. So, what position do you have at this school? Just making it very simple. Choose only one. Thank you. So, let's start with the principal. Oh gosh, sorry. Option 2, teacher. Option 3, student. Option 4, janitor. Option 5, sports coach. Okay, or we can even ask them to write their answer as an other. Let's make this a required question as well. Done. And there's my third question, which would be under page 2. Okay, let's go and add another item. We'll add this time a tick box question. So, what activities do you carry out often? No, sorry, that's bad English, isn't it? What activities do you often carry out? Choose one or more. Drive to school, just doing anything here. Ride bike to school. Eat at school. Buy lunch at the tuck shop. I don't even know if they do this anymore, but anyway. Read. Watch television. Right. Other. Let's give them another. Okay, let's make this a required question. You don't have to, obviously. So now we have 2 questions. Let's add another one. And as you can see, this is a multiple choice. They can only really choose one. This one is what activity they carry out. So they can choose as many as they like because these are tick boxes. And let's show you another one. We can add a video. Let's add a video. Now we have to go to YouTube. Okay, let's open up YouTube here. That's not what I want. Okay, so this has just gone to my channel. Let's just check. Choose one. this one. Something easy. Okay, let's pause. What I want is the share link. Copy. Let's go back to our sample video. Paste. And there it is. I select it, select, and there's the video. Watch the video and answer following. No, we're going to do something else. And give the review in the following question. Okay, just caption for the video, teacher and student. So I want to change the video at any time I can. Done. Now I'm going to add an item, and I'm going to scale. What did you think of the teacher in the video? Answer on a scale of 1 to 5. Okay, and there's the scale 1 to 5. So number 1 is going to be the teacher. What are we going to make her? Professional. Unprofessional. Okay? Just to give you an idea, I don't want to even take too long because it might bore you. Make this a required question done. So as you can see, it's really easy. You can create whatever you want. You can move the, again, you can move these around, okay? Just like we did in the first one. So now let's finish it off here, and what we can do is at the bottom we can say your response has been recorded, or we can actually add our own. Thank you for your response, which has been recorded. Show a link to submit another response. Do we want someone to be able to do it twice? We can say yes or no. So let's leave that ticked. Do we want to publish it and make it public? We just click on this. If we want to allow responders to edit responses after submitting, we can do this. Okay, it means that they can come back using exactly the same link that they used, which will open up into their account again. And then we can send the form. At this point, I have prepared the form, but I haven't given it any theme. So if I click on View Live Form, it's going to give me a pretty standard form. Okay, so obviously I'll show you how it works. Here I would put name, surname, and continue, and it goes on to the second page, and there's our bar, completion bar, that we said yes to at the beginning. So then we would answer these videos. Here we would only be able to put one in, so let's choose I'm a teacher. Let's go down, and so I drive to school. I don't buy my lunch, I eat at school, but I don't buy my lunch at the tuck shop. I read, and I watch television, and I teach. Okay, and there you go. And then what did you think of the video? Let's give it a 2, and then I can submit it, and it says edit your response or submit another response. Now, as I said, if we just go back, it's just a plain, and then when you go back to editing, you can fill in a new response, right? So it's just plain. Let's go back and do something. Oops. Leave this page. Leave this page and go back to this page. And what we want to do is give it a theme. So let's go and, change theme. There it is. potato. Okay, so over here now we have a lot of things. Let's move this across. We have a lot of themes down here that we can choose from. We can choose an existing one that I've used, or we can go down and choose any of these forms. Okay, so, and we can also decide to change them. So let's just choose this one. So that's the sample video tutorial, and as you can see, all of a sudden it's gotten a blue now. Just say I don't like the header. I don't mind the writing. I think the writing is good, the layout is okay. So I want to customize it. Let's go and customize and look at the header image. And I may want to change the image. So I can either upload my own, or I can choose seasonal. My PC is a bit slow today on my internet. Not coming up. Birthday, anything, not happening. Here we go. Okay. Don't want a birthday. Food and dining, sports and games. So as you see, I have a selection. Let me choose just anyone at the moment. Alright, here we go. I'm going to choose this one, the soccer field. Select. So it's working. And slowly, very slow today, I apologise. There we go. And there's my new header. Now again, as I said before, I can upload my own, create my own. Now form background, if we want to change the background, we want to give it a border colour maybe. So let's give it make it a blue border, and there it is there, that blue border colour. And let's have a look at maybe filling it in with some, let's go for a very, very light blue. There we go. Okay, so we can even colour it in. I don't like light blue. If we don't like it, we can go back and change it. Let's put it green. It goes better with the header. Okay, and that's it. That's the form background. Then we can also make a different page background. Okay, we can change the image, etc. Okay, so now we're in business. That's enough. We've done that. Let's have a look at the live form now. And there it is. There's the live form. We have to just fill it in to go to the next page, so we can see what the next page looks like. And there it is. Okay, that's very simple. So I hope this has been what you were looking to find. Remember, it's all in your one thing, let's have a look at this just quickly. Once you have responses, remember there is one response, which was me. You can have a look at the summary of responses, which gives you a breakdown, and here they are. See what position you hold at this school, what activities you carry out, and we have the percentages here. Okay, now let's say we want to look at the actual responses, and here they are here. Now, a bit difficult to see, so what we can do is wrap the text so we can see it, and let's wrap also the questions. There we go. Okay, so you have this, and then you can make adjustments on this page as well, or you can create add sheets and take the data from your form responses, the data that you want, and put it in a second sheet, and use this exactly as you would a worksheet. Okay, so I think that's about it. If I haven't covered everything, that well, you can always view responses here or view responses here, view the live form. At any stage you can add collaborators to the form, make a copy, move it to a folder, Oh no, we haven't done the last thing. We want to send the form. So let's press on send the form, and here you can actually send the form via email, and it will include the form in the email, making it easier for those that may not be able to access um, the Google Drive for some reason. You can create a short URL, press and copy that into an email, or I don't know, even maybe under a YouTube video. You can embed it as well, share it via Google+, Facebook or Twitter. And once you're ready, and if you put any emails in here, email addresses, you can also add a custom message and then send it. Okay? And okay, you just don't want to send it to anyone, so just close that. And that is the simple Google form. This was Nina's, signing out till next time.